Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Enigma. And we're here to do some more Borderlands 3 content today. Hope you're having a great day so far. Having a great holiday week. It is a holiday week here in the States. Tomorrow is our Thanksgiving. Should be a good time coming up here. Get to go see my parents tomorrow at their house that they bought about a half hour from here. So I will not be here tomorrow, more than likely. If I am, it won't be for very long, so. But probably not. Just simply because I've got things to do tomorrow. But I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I'm doing pretty fine myself. Let's pull up my stuff and let social media know where I am. That is such a cool skin. Where the heck am I? Here, okay. And we're going to go ahead and start this. I need to let social media know that I'm here. So yesterday afternoon, our stream did really, really well. I'm kind of shocked that I had 40 individual viewers. Unique viewers, in fact. So that was actually really cool. I do want to go up to Sanctuary and mess around with our Crazy Earl's reroll machine. I do have an insane amount of iridium that we can use. Let's see. Of course, I'm always doing different things while I stream. I know it used to really bug my... Well, it doesn't really bug the boss, but she does mention that she finds it weird that I can do so many things at once. We want to reroll our anointment on this. Let's see. So the way this works is the anointment for my gun here is while under 50% health, deal 100% radiation damage, and that's cool and all. But to be honest with you, it's not really all that helpful. So you take it to Crazy Earl's reroll machine, and for 250 a roll, he's gonna randomly choose another anointment for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and just roll this and see what we can get. So here we go. Just hit it, and after using Phase Slam, I don't use that. Got action, skill, end. Weapon. I don't know who he is. Let's see. What the heck? Oh gosh. No, that's not what I wanted. Good morning. I know, I get those all the time, honestly. Oh yeah, dude, I get those 2 or 3 times a day, quite honestly. And if I ban him, it's just gonna be, there's gonna be another 600 of them. They come in every day. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are things going on over there? I did. It was a lot of fun. That should be better. Everything was peachy keen. We watched TV. She made chili. and the dog was being very mischievous. Mischievous. I need to figure out how to do that. I have not banned anybody from this channel yet. Ah, there we go. Ban. He's banned. So how are you doing? Everything going all right for you? Good. Glad to hear it. Might as well, since I'm here, look at my other weapons and see what the what if consecutive hits would be. When I get to a certain point, I most certainly will. At this point, I don't get enough people in here. But at the rate we're going, who knows? Yesterday I had 40 individual people here yesterday afternoon. That was pretty awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, sure. Should make sure I have the right. There we go. So guys, if you haven't had the opportunity, no problem. Don't forget to give me a follow. We're up to 64 followers now. Still looking at 5 subs for the month. I am trying to get up to 10. So if you have the ability and you're able to do so, I'd love to have your support. But if you can't, I completely understand. Please don't worry about it. 2020 and 2021 have been bad for a lot of different people. Good morning, Em. How you doing, buddy? Oh, yeah, it's afternoon for you, isn't it? It's 9:22 here. I just woke up about an hour and a half ago. So guys, what we're going to do right now is that I'm trying to get his characters maxed out. He just recently got back involved in Borderlands, and in the past couple of days I've been taking him over to the compactor, which is the best experience for him in the game, and we go over there and just farm the scrap trap yard. It's good for him because he's building up characters, and it's good for me because I'm getting vault card experience. And we're almost done with our vault card here. As you can see, I've got I need 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 keys, and we will be done with the vault card. And then I also... Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll have to keep that in mind then, because I get them 3, 4, 5 times a day, depending on how long I stream for. And Yeah. Still haven't heard from my friend about those emotes. Huh. Hope she's doing alright. Oh, my payout's up to 2406 right now. Go, wow. 76 more dollars to go, and I will actually get a paycheck from Twitch. Thanks for letting me know. I will definitely, if that's how it is, I'm going to start banning these people, so I just let them go. They come in, they leave. They come in and they leave. Yeah, I haven't done any of that. Not me. I remember I went to the website and looked once, but that was it. I was just like, I have to look at this just to see what it is, and it was pretty stupid and insane how much money they would make off of something like that. Yeah, for an hour. It's like a $10 for an hour to get 100 viewers. So to be partnered, you basically would have to have that happen for 30 days. You know, 8 hours. You know, I'm just going by math here. You're looking at spending several $100s to become partnered. It would be insane. I'm trying to get there the old-fashioned way. All right. Okay, you ready? All right. So guys, we're going to go to the Hadsome Jackpot. This is the best experience farm in the game. Going to the compactor, and the reason why is because if you don't know, there's a bug in the Matrix here. Deja vu is what they would call it according to the Matrix, and that is you can actually reload the bosses without having to quit and reload the game. So it's a nice little it's a nice little farm that you can just play and run over and over and over and over again. So take advantage of it. I'm shocked they've never fixed it, to be honest with you. No, it's just my backup. This is the Free Radical. It's one of the newer guns. There's a lot of people who think this is the best gun in the game, quite honestly. I like it, but I don't think it's the best gun in the game. I still think it's the plasma coil. For Amara, anyway. I love. I should. I did say I was going to give you a plasma coil yesterday. I do need to. I haven't got to my bank. I need to do that today. What you gotta do? Oh crap, I didn't, sorry. I was paying attention to them and not you, I'm sorry. You should have a clear shot now, I'm cleaning it all out. Alright. So the scrap trap yard has a couple things going for it besides it being an experience farm. The scrap traps drop a lot of ammo too. So if you're not using an ammo regen Moze, it actually works out really well that you can farm it over and over and over and over again without having to go back and get ammo. You will eventually, but it's not like you run out like crazy. Here we are, and since we have our phase grasp on Mara here, she just makes things just explode. Hey Zero, how you doing, buddy? You on Thanksgiving break already? Ah, I got exploded. Awesome. Yeah, things have changed from when I was in school. Wednesday we still had to go. It was Thanksgiving Day. Thursday was the first day off we had. You get a good drop? With the way drops work in Borderlands 2, you have to be insanely lucky. From a locker. Wow, that is a great pull. That dude's evaporated.
Let's make this quick, yeah?
I can remember I would try to I farmed the bee, and I got so addicted to the bee that I couldn't get off of it in Borderlands 2. And something I'd like to do is go through and play Borderlands 2 again and from the ground up with a siren, and make her to where I can do what I want to do. So here's the trick, guys. Once you're done with that, come over here to this this box right outside the thing. Walk over to this little part right here and wait a second, and walk back in, and everything will respawn. Just make sure the body of the Scrap Trap Prime has derezzed. If he hasn't derezzed, it won't reload until he's done, and usually it's because he's talking, because he's a Scrap Trap. Of course he's got to talk. And once his conversation is over, once his dialogue is over, he will turn around and he'll disappear. Of course, I do have the cartels event turned on because that's bonus dudes that pop in. Oh, dude, what are you doing all the way up there? I'm coming. There you are. Oh, you do? Okay. I thought you were getting good experience anyway. Oh, cool. I see him coming after you. I got him. He doesn't last very long usually. I put a new anointment on my plasma coil, so, and I think it's working better. $70 on the last one? That's great. It said on my thing I had 40 unique viewers, so if I can turn those into viewers, that would be fantastic. I would be partnered. I guess this answers the question what people want to see me play. It's Borderlands. Alright. We're getting close to a chest, which is cool. I guess once we're done leveling up his characters, we'll probably go farming to get him some weapons, because he doesn't have any weapons. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I can do that. As long as I have people to talk to and stuff, it's not boring. I can tell stories and such.
Absolute massacre. Got one ready for you.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm still gonna get vault card experience. That's what I'm doing all this for, so. That is, well, yeah, that's true. That's probably true. You're right, Zero. I gotta get my name out there first. And apparently I'm pretty decent at this game. Wait till Wonderlands comes out and then we'll all get together and roll characters and play through the whole campaign and stuff together. That'll be fun. Yeah. Well, you know as well as I do, she's the one who calls the shots. My girlfriend, she said, why do you call me the boss on your streams? I said, because you are the boss. Borderlands 2 is great, Zero. I love Handsome Jack. He's like top 5 villain ever in video games, in my opinion.
You can do better than that.
Yes, he is. He starts out. I don't either because of the pre-sequel ending. But I love the at the beginning he's like this comedic character. It's like he's annoying and he's irritating, and as you continue with the game, he gets more and more menacing and more evil, and it's just, wow, that's great. But she asked me, she said, why do you call me the boss on stream? And I said, because you are the boss. She goes, well, I don't want people thinking that I'm mean and I talk down to you and stuff. I was like, no, I don't think they think that at all. Most of the people who come into my stream are men, and they all know that their ladies are the boss. Zero, honestly, I did that for a long time too, and I still do that. When I was playing, last week when I was playing Kingdoms of Amalur, I had the same problem. I was telling the same stories over and over again, and I felt like there was really nobody there. But, I've got to feel, I mean, I'm not trying to make myself look like I've done some great stuff here, because I'm only where I am because of people like you. But, you know, we all started that way, so don't feel bad. Okay, see how he's not de-res yet? I have to wait for him to stop talking, and then his body will disappear. There he goes. Now that he's de-res, we can go back out and respawn the whole thing. And M here is... he's about to be 71. Sure. Do what you gotta do. No, nothing to be sorry about. At 10, or here in about 30 minutes, 20 minutes now, my dailies will reset, and I'll do those probably, so. That's what I did yesterday when you left. Yeah, it is. They improved. They improved a couple of weapons, but that's not one of them.
Got a target for you.
Yeah. The best part about the wood blocker is the red text. Oh, he just Rick James'd me. He stays still, I got him. Let's see. Sometimes it does feel like a waste of time. And it did early on. I was getting, to be honest, Zero, for the first 6 months I did this, I was really frustrated because I would get one or two people, and I've got lurkers here. I always will. This is how it is. But there was nobody here, and it felt like the harder I tried, no one was paying attention. But thanks to guys like you, I mean, don't discount yourself here. Holy crap! You really helped. You really did.
Waves against the rock.
Just coming in and being here and talking with me and keeping me positive about it.
Anyone else want to try?
Everyone's got their, you know, I know everybody starts off that way. Well, maybe not everybody. Not mentioning any names, but there are certain people who are who get preferential treatment on Twitch. We all know it. Not mentioning any names. But the faces that just came to your mind when I said that are exactly what I'm talking about. And I remember Dresden, one of the guys who comes in here all the time. He said he thinks I should just do just chatting, and I said I would need boobs for that. There's no way no one's gonna go to a just chatting channel with a middle-aged geek without something to keep them entertained.
Making headlines.
But who knows if this gets big enough? Maybe I will do some just chatting every once in a while. Ah! So far, it's been a fantastic stream. That's true. I used to do a gaming podcast when I was a gaming journalist for about 3 or 4 months for a tiny gaming blog. I am Big Bobcat, or Bobcat comes in here. He was the guy who ran it. He's still a friend of mine to this day. And we used to do podcasts together. Loved doing that. How close are you? Do you need another run? All right. Let's do it.
Wouldn't recommend it.
Loved doing this podcast. It was great. We just talked about gaming news and all that. I missed. Didn't do enough time. Okay. Now we go back in. Here they come. We maxed out all 4 of his characters, one of each flavor, in about, I'm gonna say 4 hours. Yeah, 2 days. Alright. And no cheating or duping either. We did it all the right way. not at all. Sit on back. Just don't get frustrated, Zero. I was the same way for a while, and I know, and I struggled with which games to do, and I think it was Thanksy that was telling me that I don't need to worry about doing the latest and the greatest so much, and just do games that are good and games that I love. And people will come, especially if you're good at them. I'm halfway decent at Borderlands 3. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm very modest about my gaming acumen. There's always somebody better.
Your main navigator Baylex here.
And I tell you exactly why I'm like that. When I was a kid, my parents bowled 4 nights out of the week. 4 out of 5 weeknights they were at the bowling alley, and most of the time I was there with them. And they would give me $1 to go to the arcade in the bowling alley to keep myself occupied. And all the kids that were there were in the same boat. Parents would give them $1 for like 3 hours, because they would bowl league, so they were there for 3-4 hours. So I had to make $1 work for 3 or 4 hours. So the only machine in there that we could really do anything with and work out with money was Street Fighter 2. And we would bet money on who could win at Street Fighter 2. Gage is excellent. I love Gage Zero. She's a great character, but Maya is my favorite in the Borderlands 2. It was Street Fighter 2 was my game, and so I would go in there with $1 and walk out with $5 because the kids, we would bet on who was going to win, and I got really good. I thought I was really good at Street Fighter, and so, fast forward about 5-6 years later, I went to Los Angeles to visit a friend of mine for an anime convention, and she took me to this Japanese mall. Apparently there's a whole area of Los Angeles that's just completely Japanese. So we went to this Japanese mall, and the very top of this mall was a huge Japanese arcade, and they had a big screen Marvel vs. Capcom machine, and I put in a couple of quarters and I was playing it, just having a good time. And you play one Street Fighter, you've played, you understand the moves and all that. Not that they're all exactly the same, but you understand how the games are played. And this little Asian kid walked up beside me, and put in a couple of quarters, and just whipped my ass like I had never touched a controller before. The kid couldn't have been any older than 10. And he just completely whipped my ass, and I sat there and was like, well, all I could do when it was done is I just patted him on the back and said, "Good game, kid. Way to go," and walked off. So that's why I'm modest about gaming acumen, is I might think that I'm pretty decent at something, but there's always somebody better, so I don't like to think that way, that I'm the best at anything. I'm very modest about how I am with gaming acumen. Alright, so he's going to have a smoke. Enemy grants 13% weapon damage and reload speed for 15 seconds. That's consecutive hits on that one. Not on that one. Yeah. Cool. So guys, I did this skin right here is really awesome. If you are looking at the new vault card, this is the new Prism Wizard skin, and it is really sweet. So that's the one I'm going to use on Amara. I think I have some new heads for her too. Let's see. I would say that, but I saw Daigo Umehara on Street Fighter 3 parry Chun-Li's super attack, parry every hit of it, and it would take someone, as Ric Flair would say, it would take one hell of a man to really make me think that he's not the best at Street Fighter 3 when you can parry a 20-hit combo like that and hit parry every hit. But I do believe there's always, at least for me, there's always somebody better. So. Marcus. Pucker Up, that's the one I think he liked. I don't know, I just like, ooh, not that one. I just like the old fashioned looking at Amara with the hood. I like, that's my favorite one. Quite honestly. And I love how, I mean, it's like shiny. I like that quite a bit. I did unlock all the skins on the vault card. All we have left to do is there's a couple of emotes. Yeah, it is. But all the Borderlands 2 stuff, it's a pain to farm anything there. Because the drop rates are like 2%. We have 2 emotes, and then we have these Echo skins. Those are worth 1 each. The way I do it is I go from the ground up, or the top down. Once we've unlocked everything, I'm going to unlock a Blade Fury for Amara here. I really want to get her one that's anointed and put something on it. I want to see what it actually does in the hands of Amara, because I've heard from many people that it's the new OP weapon for her. I didn't hear anything good about the grenade mod or the shield, though. We'll see. The way that the weapons work is you get 5 keys to unlock it. The first time you unlock it, you don't get anything as far as anointments go, and then the second time, and third and fourth, they were anointed after that. So once we get our second one there, we can take it down to Crazy Earl in the reroll machine and get an anointment that we actually want. In the meantime, while he's out there doing that, let's go ahead and just kind of go kill some stuff. That's wrong. Just for something to kind of go by. Maybe the next game I'll do will be Borderlands 2. Since everyone likes to see me play Borderlands. I think I did try to do the pre-sequel a couple of months ago. That's the one I'm least familiar with out of all of them. I played it when it came out, but I was not enamored with it.
Got one ready for you. I'm unstoppable.
Gotta get the right. There we are. So yeah, what we're doing is we're just kind of farming vault card experience, doing our thing here. I didn't realize he had actually left the game. If that's the case, I'm going to go back to Jackpot. Let's go back to the compactor, because I really want to max out the vault card and get a Blade Fury for Amara. Even though it's not my weapon of choice. Oop. Or my manufacturer of choice. If I did what, Borderlands 2? I probably should. Yeah. not Amara. I have Amara on the brain. My Maya that I had is on PlayStation or Xbox. So on PlayStation here, I would just start completely over. And play from the very beginning. And I would look up a good build for her, unstoppable Amara again, unstoppable Maya build, and just build off of that. It's almost the funny thing about Borderlands versus other games that I play where you improve your character is I tend to go defensive in a lot of other games. You'll see me when I play a game where it says, "Oh, I'm going to take health first. I'm going to take defense first." I tend to do that because when you're maxing your characters out, you always want to be a little beefier so you can take more damage and such. But in Borderlands, I've noticed you shouldn't do that. You should always go more towards gun damage and offense. Now the cool thing is you can always go back and re-roll her if you want too. I'm glad in this game, like if I'm not happy with my Amara build right now, I just go back and respec her. Same thing in 2, same thing in 1. I think you can re-roll them in 1.
Feels so good.
Boy, you just Rick James me. He just said, "I'm Rick James," and just popped me. Does everybody still get that reference? I think it's hilarious. Really? I would say that everyone should know that reference, but Chappelle's Show was so long ago now. Kind of crazy when you think about it, how old the show actually is.
Come on, I want a damn challenge.
So yeah, this is the best experience farm in the game, no doubt. We'll probably, if we don't finish the vault card today, we'll get pretty close. I wanted to kind of get close yesterday, but I started playing with those guys and we just kind of did a lot of different random things. Body disappeared, so let's go ahead and head on up. So we're going to get a Guardian token for too much longer. So something that Zero said there is actually true. I find builds online for characters in Borderlands 3, and I make significant small tweaks to them. I've heard the sham is so hard to get.
Did you think I was finished? Oh, great, digger. You're welcome.
Yeah, the 94 sham is, I know they did a there's a bunch of streamers that do a scavenger hunt on Borderlands 2 every year. And one year they did the 94% sham, and that was one guy did it for, I think he farmed it for like 36 hours or something before he got one. It's so rare to get. His body hadn't disappeared yet, he's still up there talking. Now it disappeared. But Zero's right. When you're looking at a build, if you're going to use a build that's pre-made online, take a look at it and see what you use and what you don't use. In Amara's case here, the build that I'm using, I think Moxie had it, but the build he had didn't have going all the way down the red tree for forceful expression. He had points somewhere else, I think in the green tree over here for some of this stuff. And I don't use really any of this stuff, so I went ahead and just instead of going down the green, I just continued going down the red for the capstone. So, and I'm very happy with it. So, if you're going to use a build, look at what it does, see what your play style is, and if you need to make tweaks, make some tweaks. That's the great thing about Borderlands, is that we can have 3 or 4 different Amaras. I could have 3 or 4 different Amaras on here with me right now, and they could all be dramatically different. And it's the same thing with Zane, the same thing with Mose, the same thing with Black, and the same thing with any of the Borderlands 2 characters as well. So look at your playstyle and what you do, and if you like what's there, and you want to make some changes, do it. Now, I'm not saying I'm the first one who's ever put the red and blue capstones together. I'm not saying that I would make a YouTube video about this is my build, do this. But you know, and another thing is look at your items as well. I'm one of probably the only people that's really in love with the company man. I use the company man almost exclusively with my characters. In particular, the Maliwan company man. Okay, so we have this here. This is the Guardian token. We got a Guardian token here. I'm level 581 with our Guardian rank. Vehicle damage. Recoil reduction. I don't like there. You can tell there are certain powers that are increases that I really like, and there are certain ones that I don't. And this works for the BA ranking in Borderlands 2 as well. If you nose load so much, the game will remove those improvements from your rotation of improving them. So, like for instance, in this game, gun damage and luck are my 2 highest, and elemental damage are my highest. I almost never see those come up in my rotation because I nose loaded them so much. So I'm trying to even everything out now, so the game will give me back max health and shield capacity. And I saw fire rate there. Fire rate's a good one too, but reload speed, the things that I actually use.
Ready to unleash this power.
We're halfway to another chest. I've actually had some really rotten luck. It's kind of odd. I've had good luck and rotten luck with this vault card, where I've gotten a lot of Uridium, which is a waste to me. But I've gotten a couple of good rolls with heads and skins too, so go figure. We are in Mayhem 11 as well, but you don't need to be for vault card experience. I'm just not stopping. I've been on Mayhem 11 for leveling M when he was here. Oh gosh, it didn't load. Because he gets more experience. But your vault card experience is not multiplied by the mayhem level you're on. It's just there's two types. You're either on mayhem mode or you're not, and that's how that works. Here we go. And you can farm this over and over again. Maybe what I'll do is when I'm done here, I'll re-download the Handsome Collection because I got that for free off of PlayStation Plus. I'll have to, I guess, buy Commander Lilith on that. I don't have the Commander Lilith expansion on PlayStation. Good shot. And you notice I don't really care about the legendaries here because I'm not farming for legendaries. There's only one or two weapons in the Handsome Jackpot that would be worth it anyway. And I don't think the Scrap Trap really drops a lot of them. The Dueling 7, the Lucky 7, is a Jacobs pistol that a lot of people like. I'm not a huge Jacobs fan. Are we still talking? Like that when the Lucky 7. If you're using a bottomless mags Moze and you get a god roll on the, basically it's a slot machine gun. Every time that you reload, there's a slot machine in the bottom right hand corner. They'll come up, and those are multipliers you get. And if you get a god roll and a bottomless mags Moze, you can really wreak some havoc with that gun. So there are people who like the Lucky 7. I'm not the biggest Jacobs supporter myself because a lot of them are they're not most of the Jacobs guns are semi-automatics, and I prefer to have fully automatic weapons.
Save room for seconds.
Ah! I like the Maggie okay. I'm not a huge Jacobs guy. I'm much more automatics, but Maggie's a good gun. When you're first starting the game, you kind of are at the will of what you're given. There's a couple of base game weapons that I think are really, really good that if you get them. Laser Sploder, the Maggie, the Hellwalker. There's some pretty good weapons that you can get early on in the game by random drops that'll carry you far. I think when I was doing my second Tamara and leveling her up, I think I ran across Maurice's black market vending machine and I bought a Damned out of it. And used that to, I want to say that, and she was like level 5 or 6 at the time. I think I used that to all the way she was in her mid-30s. It was so good. So, you might be at the mercy of what the game offers you, but if you get a really, really good weapon early on, you can use it for a lot of levels. It'll help you out a while. Oh, look, it's 10 o'clock. Let's see what our dailies are. Oh! Are our dailies on here? Okay, no, we're going to have to quit and come back in. Let's reload our Moze. Or actually, let's just reload Amara and see what our dailies are. We'll see if we can get them done. Dailies if you're grinding vault chest. I do like the Maggie. If I didn't say so, I'm sorry. All right, so here we have our bunker masters, our daily challenges right there. We have 15 heavies we need to kill, 10 Goliaths, and complete the slaughter shaft. Now the slaughter shaft, is that what I'm thinking about? Let's see. If it's the one I'm thinking about, the Goliaths and the heavies we can do at the same time, or the Goliaths and the slaughter shaft we can do at the same time. Yes, okay. The heavyweights are Maliwan dudes, so let's go to Athenas for that. Well, Nogs are randomized. You can guarantee you're going to see some heavyweights on Athenas. There are also two heavyweight bosses. They're both Trant. Captain and General Trant. Probably my favorite Jacob's gun is the Hellwalker, to be honest. That's a really, really well done gun. Plus it's cool because it's basically a Doom reference. Because of course it is. That's a heavyweight right there.
I'm a freaking legend.
Of course, if you don't know, I'm using radiation because Maliwan heavyweights could not randomly spawn with an affinity towards radiation. We've already killed 5 heavyweights. And then we'll go to the slaughter shaft. There's going to be plenty of Goliaths there for us to take down. Usually I would take Moes to do that, but the truth of the matter is that there's so many randos there, it's almost better to take Amara. Amara will clear them out fast. Moes is a good bossing. My Moes build is a very good bossing Moes. And my Amara is made for mobbing. But I know one of my friends here has a melee Amara build that's just sick, so everyone has their own different builds. That's a good grab. She just takes them all out, and we've already, what, killed 9? 7, okay. Gotta get 8 more. It's so funny that I was looking for Nogs. I had to run this like twice to get Nogs, and now Nogs are everywhere. If I'm not mistaken, there is a heavyweight that comes out of this door. Or up that door up there, I think. There he is. There's 10, only 5 more to go. Secrets on the heavyweights is to hit their backpacks. That ball up over their shoulder. Don't hit their heads. Most enemies you want to hit them in the head, but the heavyweights you don't. Those count as critical hits, and even if their health is still really high and you destroy the ball, they'll explode. Good stuff.
Enjoy.
Ties that bind, guys. Ties that bind. That is my Amara's bread and butter. Is ties
Got a
that
target
bind.
for you. Comes the drop. Is that the
How many heavyweights? I only have to
You've
kill
got?
3 more. One will be Traunt. I might have to go to the graveyard to get the other 2. We'll see. Usually heavyweights don't spawn here. Yeah, it's a commando usually. Getting close to another chest. Yeah, we'll have to double back into the graveyard.
eyes up? Got a target.
Only gun that I would take from him is a Chaosin, and that looks like one. I'll take that. Chaosin's a top 5 SMG now. Probably. It's funny that when the game when they first put the Chaosin in, if you're not aware, they started the game out and they had all these base game weapons, and it was, I don't remember how long it was. It might have been 2 or 3 months. They maybe it was 5 or 6 months. They basically switched up the Mayhem mode. When the game first started, there was only like 3 or 4 levels to Mayhem, and they decided to completely re-roll the way that it worked. And they introduced 10 levels of Mayhem. And when they did that, they introduced a exclusive weapons pool that you could only have access to by killing specific enemies on Mayhem level 6 or above. And the Monarch, for instance, is the best assault rifle in the game. That's still a Mayhem. That's a Mayhem 6 in the base game. But the Chaosin was, when it first hit, was a top. If it wasn't the best SMG in the game, it was pretty dang close. And I used it a lot, and then they nerfed it because I guess they thought it was too powerful.
Wanna try?
And in recent, I think with the last weapons buff update they did a couple of months ago, they restored the Chaos into all of its glory. So it's a good SMG now, really good SMG. But it's still not as good as the plasma coil, in my opinion. Or if you're using a Mose, it's not as good as the flipper. There's beans. He doesn't drop anything that great. Need some heavyweights, guys. There's one.
This is all too easy.
I think I'm still one heavyweight short. I'm still one heavyweight short, aren't I? I sure am. Well, you know what we do about that. I get when the boss and I could go on vacations, we would hire a sitter to come in to watch whiskey. Ah, that's a great question, Zero. I really like the pirate themed one because Captain Scarlet is pretty awesome. And I just love the way she says, "I'm never going to betray you," and then she betrays you.
I'm unstoppable. It's on now.
But I also like the Bunkers and Badasses one too. The Assault on Dragon Keep. That's a really good DLC. Okay, we got that. Let's go to Pandora. We're going to do the Slaughter Shaft now and finish off the dailies because we're going to find a lot of Goliaths in the Slaughter Shaft. And our mission is to daily is to complete it anyway. So we'll be able to do both of them in one go. So let's go ahead and load this.
While I ain't a violent man myself, appearances aside, I do very much enjoy watching a bit of blood sport now and again, and again, and again. So get in there and show me what you got, player.
So I think we have our, yeah, we're shocked on our thing.
If you hold back, I'll fucking know.
So this is an arena. We did this yesterday. We have 5 rounds. The first round has 3 waves, and we just have to basically kill everybody and survive.
Feeling good.
They do get a little salty, especially towards the end on Mayhem 11.
Building my legend, one body at a time.
There's a Goliath right there. There's our first Goliath kill. I like it when they have dailies that overlap like that. Holy cow. I do need to make sure that I don't go down that much.
Almost.
We are going to get a chest here soon, too. Can't tell if there's a guy down there or not. Well, that's a good grab.
Feels so good.
Yeah, Slag is so good they had to remove it from this game. I have no idea who Lieberman is. I know who Joseph Lieberman is, but I don't think that's who they're talking about. Alright, we got a chest. Let's see if we can get some keys out of this. No. But you see, our first round we had 3 Goliaths that we killed, so awesome stuff, guys. Between rounds you can fill up your ammo, so you can't do it between waves, but you can do it between rounds. I didn't know that for the first 6 or 7 months I was playing this game.
You can do better than that.
Love it. The guys with the shields are the most annoying to me. Plus, I love Mr. Torg. Mr. Torg makes me laugh. Oh, dude, that's it. Zero. Mr. Torg is my favorite. I love Mr. Torg. He makes me laugh.
I am the greatest.
Yes. Because Mr. Torg makes me laugh quite a bit. And if I'm not mistaken, that's also the one where Moxie does her, you do the missions for Moxie about her former lover. And that's where she says, no one eats my lovers but me, and then she gets sick in her mouth and all that. It was great. Torg's Campaign of Carnage made me laugh like crazy. So you see with Amara here, it's everything that she does is about mobbing and distribution of damage towards everybody else. Is everything she does basically ricochets or bounces off or equalizes damage between all sorts of mobs. No, thank you. She's not going to win any awards with this build for taking down bosses fast, but she will take down the mobs faster than anybody else in the game. I completely forgot about Mr. Torg's DLC in Borderlands 2. That made me laugh so much. Love it.
Ready to unleash this power.
You've got remnant orbs flying all over the place. You have ricochet bullets ricocheting off over the place, and that's even without her using her action skill. Action skill ties the bind, distributes damage among all bad guys.
So much power.
Yeah, that's when I was thinking, oh, I'll just load up Moe's and we'll do it. And I thought, Wait a minute, if I have to do Slaughter Shaft, why would I just not use Amara? Because she's better at Slaughter Shaft. Because it's a mobbing thing.
I am the greatest.
It's been so long since I've actually looked at any of those skills, I need to go through and look at them. I think there was one of her capstones was like Maelstrom or something that made her phase grasp this disgusting ball of all this elemental damage and everything. I remember using that. I don't know if that's still a good thing or not. But when I played through with her the first time, that's what I used. We're doing pretty well so far. I'm going to jinx it now because I said that. Pretty sure we've made our Goliath quota for the dailies. So don't forget, guys, if you're not in the States, and I do have quite a few viewers that aren't in the United States, tomorrow here is Thanksgiving here in the States, and I will be with my family tomorrow. Yes. I don't think I'll be on tomorrow for that, because I need to go. I don't need to. I'm going to go have dinner with my parents. Boss and I have already decided we're doing that. They're deep frying a turkey. Can't wait. Love Cajun deep fried turkey. So that'll be tomorrow. I'll be doing that. If I'm on, it'll be for maybe an hour or two in the morning. But don't plan on me being here. Friday then is Black Friday, and I have been known to deal watch, especially now that I'm not rolling in the dough. So I imagine that I'll be here on Friday, but it might be I might have my computer in my lap while I play, and I have my computer in my lap right now. But watching specific things go on sale on specific websites that might own Twitch. So far, from what I've seen on Black Friday sales, I have not been impressed with what's been made available. Although, if you do not have Guardians of the Galaxy or Far Cry 6, those are excellent games, and they're both on sale at a couple of retailers for Black Friday, so give them a go. Goodness, who's shooting me? Good grab. There is a boss at the end of this. His name's Titan in this one. I believe he's a dedicated drop for... Is it the sickle? I don't know if it's the sickle or not. He does have a dedicated drop. So it makes it kind of a difficult farm because you have to go through the whole slaughter shaft to get to him. Not that it's difficult, but it's time consuming. It's not like when you're farming you know, a Hellwalker or something. Those are easy farms. That's an easy farm. Just go kill a guy, stop, reload, come back in, kill a guy. Titan's dedicated drop, you have to go through the entire slaughter shaft, all 5 rounds. There are 3 circles of slaughter like this, and they all have dedicated bosses at the end and dedicated drops to them. So far we're making pretty short work of this, but I'm going to have to bite my tongue because all it takes is one mistake. And with Amara, the biggest mistake you can make with a build like this is DOT. DOT can be your worst nightmare in this game, just simply because she kills mobs so fast that if you're tagged with DOT, you could have everything around you dead because she kills everything so quickly.
Eyes up, got a target.
And then there's nothing left for you to kill to get your second wind. So I can't tell you how many times I've done that. So just try to be careful. Don't do anything. Try to keep yourself without getting tagged with a lot of DOT, and stay away from exploding barrels. That's your second bane of your existence. See, like right now I have tagged with DOT, but another Guardian token. Sure did. Got a Guardian token. What are we going to take here? We have melee, vehicle. Oh, I already know what I'm going to take. Shield capacity. Shield capacity, damage, gun damage, any of that stuff, take it. We did already max out our Goliath, so now we just have to finish this last round of the slaughter shaft and we will complete all of our dailies for the day.
Madhouse! It's gonna be a fucking madhouse out there! Fuck yeah!
So goddamn sublime.
That was a good one. Yeah, so I know it sounds kind of stupid for me to say that Amara kills things too fast, but the last thing you want to do is stand in a pool full of radiation and get tagged for radiation damage, and a remnant orb pops out and kills the last guy before you go down. I'm telling you, it happens. I pop barrels as much as I can. I know they're supposed to be used to take down bad guys, but I don't want them taking me down, so. I can't tell what's shooting me. Probably you two.
Who wants to get? I'm a freaking legend.
Oh.
Don't move.
So this is the 5th round. We will find the boss coming up here. He's gonna spawn some guys. making this look easy so far. You see single target damage, not Amara's strong suit. Holy cow, anointed. Where's the anointed? There he is. Or she. That's a female anointed. I can't. That's the anointed right there. That's the first time we've gone down since the beginning of this. Okay. Who's left? You. I didn't want to keep that. Alright. There's just gonna be I don't want that thing pelting me over and over again. This is the last wave, I believe. So Titan should appear. He's up there. Oh. I already killed him. Wow. I guess the ricochet's got him. Alright, so we did all that. And that was not hard. I think we only went down twice during that whole thing. Chest. I don't think there's anything great in there. Oh, what is that? Tidal wave. No one cares. Make sure you turn in your mission, otherwise you won't get credit for it. You have to go talk to this guy and turn it in.
Well, you survived the onslaught. I must say I'm surprised. Really thought we were going to get your heretic ass that time. Oh well, here's your prize money, player.
Alright, another hard level up. And as you can see on our screen here, we have done all of our dailies. So let's open our chest. We got another key, so that's going to unlock another one of the 2s. Okay, so we've only got one more 2, and the rest of them are 1s. Not bad, guys. Not bad. That was probably one of my better slaughter shafts. I think I only went down twice in the whole thing. So guys, don't forget, after I became affiliated last month, about a little over a month ago, which I'm very happy about. Down there are links to all my social media, Facebook and Twitter. I don't have an Instagram yet. I've been told I need to have one if I want to reach the kids, I guess, or Snapchat. I refuse Snapchat. So we'll see what I end up doing that. Thinking about it. In the I also have an email address set up for streaming, which is evilenigma@gmail.com. If you have any questions you want to ask me about the stream or about whatever, things in general, and you don't like social media, which I completely understand, you can contact me there, okay? Don't forget, we have subs coming. I'm at 5 out of 10 for the month. I'd like to at least get to 10 subs in my in a month and build off of that. And right now I'm at 5. So if you can do it, that's great. If not, I completely understand. I know on some of them it says some people are getting 20% off of subs and some people are not. So if you can and you can take advantage of it, I'd appreciate the support. I really would. But more than anything, I just really appreciate the views. So thank you for being here. Don't forget to follow. We're up to 64 followers now. And the more the merrier. And of course, that word of mouth is really helping, I think, so far, getting us more views and more followers. So if you like what you see and you like the advice that I offer and all that good stuff, tell your friends that I'm here. And hopefully we can make a community out of it, okay? I'm very pleased with being affiliated. Next goal, because you always have to have goals, is Twitch partner. I'd like to be a Twitch partner next. Because that's when I get sponsorships and stuff.
So good. Stronger together.
Yeah, he disappeared. So we can reload him now. I have to say, this is one of my favorite games from last generation, quite honestly. If it's not my favorite, it's top 5 for certain. I just have a good time playing Borderlands games.
Enemy ahead.
I wish they weren't abandoning this, quite honestly. And they're really not 100% abandoning it, but
Feels so good.
development of Wonderlands means that they are not putting as much time or effort or labor into this one anymore. What I would do, if they did another season of downloadable content for this, I would buy it, because I like playing it. This is a very successful stream this morning, guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you're enjoying it. When I got up this morning, it said on my channel analytics that I'm averaging 3.6 viewers per stream. And I don't think we've had below 5 yet. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hoping we're building the community here. And if you like Borderlands, let me know. If you know, I do take suggestions, and To be fair, I thought most people found me, like Zero, who I think is still here, uh, found me playing Borderlands, and a lot of my early friends found me here playing Borderlands. But I felt like no one was, you know, I had plateaued with Borderlands. I always want to play new things as well. Like I do plan on playing through the Halo Infinite campaign next month when it comes out, and streaming that for you guys on the Xbox Series X. That's cool. I just make it. I wasn't sure if you were still here or not. But most people found me playing Borderlands at first, and if that's what you'd like to see, let me know, and we'll continue playing more Borderlands. You're farming, I'm farming, that's what we do. Get our pitchforks and our shovels, and we're just gonna go a-farming. I'd sing an old McDonald's song about Amara, but I don't think I can make that rhyme. Yeah, let's kill each other.
My fists are ready.
Come on, claptraps.
Coursing through my veins.
Good. What would be really good? I'm glad they put ice as a tuned element on Amara. If you don't know, when the game first started, there was only 3 skill trees, and each skill tree gave Amara access to a different element early on. The 3 basic elements from Borderlands. She's in line shock to begin with, without any anointments at all. You can also get her to do fire, and you can get her to do corrosive, which is why you'll see a lot of skill builds for Amara at least go down partial way on all trees, so you can get access to all of the elements and get her attuned to all the elements. When they did the 4th skill tree, they added ice, cryo, to her attuned elements. The only element she doesn't have access to be attuned to is radiation. And there's probably good reason for that. If she had access to all the elements, I have a feeling she would rake completely. Especially something like radiation that's a mid-element that zaps shields faster than just about anything besides shock.
I am the greatest.
And none of these weapons or my build or anything are duped. This is all within game. I don't do anything. I don't mod weapons or anything like that. I've played with a couple of guys who do, and not a fan of it.
I hope you're warmed up.
Oh.
Just be.
Sure did. He's got to disappear before I can reload everything. Come on, stop talking. Stop talking. Now he's gonna disappear. Okay. I can't reload the squat traps until he de-reses. If you're new here. And you don't know. Good grab. I'm always trying to get as many enemies in a grasp as I can get with Amara. This is see how many I can take down at once. And this is why I wanted to see Cryo. One of my problems I have with Scrap Trap Prime, when I do have problems, is that he just walks up and Rick Jameses me. He just, what does the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap! Well, if you use Cryo, which is the second best element to use against armor, it slows him down. So, I had been using Corrosive because of the damage, but in reality Cryo is better to use because it basically stops him in his tracks and he cannot Rick James me if he gets stuck.
Feels so good.
That. I should also mention this. Remnant is one of her really heroic, unsung heroic skills. Those balls that are flying around everywhere that randomly are Remnant orbs, and it's just over damage is what it is, and it can really screw things up. Those are elemental damage. So, and it's always her attuned element. So those Remnant orbs that I'm shooting around are actually Cryo based. Oh, they're finally taking me off that list. All these insurance companies, I've been looking for work for 2 years now, almost 2 years. And all these insurance companies want me to be an insurance salesman. And I get messages constantly, 2 or 3 times a week, from just name an insurance company, and they're, hey, we found your resume and we really want you to be part of our team. And it's like, I don't want to be an insurance salesman. I'm no salesman. I'm not. But they keep sending them and keep sending them and keep sending them. You know, farmers insurance, there's been 5 or 6 different recruiters from farmers in different areas contacting me in around the Chicagoland area. And it's just, I'm trying, can you take me off your list? Please take me off your list. I do not want to be an insurance salesman. And I try not to be rude, but I had one recruiter last month, and it was like he would email me, and I would say, I'm not interested. I don't want to. I'm no salesman. I don't want to be a salesman. And a month later, same guy would email me, same thing. I told you last month I'm not interested. And a month later, same thing. So after 4 or 5 of those, I basically just kind of was like, dude, I've told you for the last 4 months, 5 months, I'm not interested in being a salesman, and I never will be interested in being a salesman. Stop spamming my email. So far, I've not heard back from him, so I don't know if that's going to be something that I don't know. But I try not to be rude because everybody has a job to do in those situations. I gotta wait for him to disappear. And you know, I worked retail for 15 years, and people in retail are really underappreciated. Really underappreciated. They put up with so much because you have to keep in mind in retail they're not only putting up with crap from customers over stuff they have no control over, they're also putting up with crap from the company because they are looked at as instantly replaceable. Your cashiers and your customer service, your salesmen at Best Buy and even GameStop, and I have no love for GameStop because I worked for them for a while. But those kids that work there, you know, they might have an attitude about things, but chances are it's not their fault. They're not offering you everything under the kitchen sink because they want to. They're doing it because they have to. They all wanted to start working at GameStop so they could get a discount on games and talk to people about games. That's why they all wanted to work there. And then they got there and found out that's not what it is. It's high pressure sales. And they treat their people really poorly. At least they did when I was there. I was one of them ones they treated poorly. And I was a manager for 10 years. But don't take out your frustrations, especially during the holidays, on the employees, on the staff. Chances are they're all overworked, underpaid, well, maybe not overworked, but they're underpaid, underappreciated. And chances are when you're done yelling at them, they're getting yelled at by someone at the company as well. So take it easy on them this holiday, please. They don't deserve to be crapped upon by everybody. And especially if you're looking for something that is hot, that nobody has, like PlayStations or something. Those kids don't know anything more than you do about when the PlayStations are going to come in, or Xboxes or whatever. They don't know. So, and if they did know, they wouldn't tell you anyway, because the last thing they want to do is tell 100 customers that 6 PlayStations are coming in, and then that's how fist fights get going there. So, take it easy on your retail staff, guys. This holiday, don't give them any crap. They work a lot harder than you think, and they don't get paid nearly enough for the crap they put up with. Speaking from first-hand experience. Yeah, the cryo's the way to go on him. Cryo and radiation are kind of, I call them middling elements. Basically, you have your cryo, which is good against, it's not as good as corrosive against armor, but it's second in line. And radiation it's polar opposite. It's really good against shields, not as good against shock, but almost as good. And dang it. But cryo has that slowdown effect, so Mr. Scrap Trap Prime can't really get out of the blocks against me because I'm just slowing him down and he is completely stuck. So, and this is one of those cases I don't think that using what their actual weakness is actually worth it. There's a Guardian token. Yep, this is Mayhem 11, so these guys have the most health they can possibly have in this game. And they are still going down really easily. See, Cryo, he can't even come up to me. He's stuck. So I like it. Let's see what Guardian rank we're going to get with this. Melee, vehicle damage I hate. Movement speed I hate. There we go, we'll take that. Hi. Stop talking. Alright, so reload that. Trying to max out our vault card here, guys. We are sitting at one more item on the vault card that's worth 2 keys. Everything else that's left on there is worth 1. So we're going to melt through that stuff over the next couple of sessions, I think. It's once you get the 5s and the 4s out of the way. And once we're done with that, I want to get her the new Blade Fury that's anointed and re-roll it and use it to see if it's as nasty as everybody says. And that's worth 5 keys, so. But first I need to make sure we max out the card before I'm doing stuff for fun. Oh, see, DOT's got me here, but luckily he's right there, so I'll get my health back because the health steal. Mara's health steal is exactly why I am very insistent on her weapons doing elemental damage. Anytime she deals elemental damage, it's a health steal thing, and so I want to make sure that all the damage I'm doing is elemental. That way her health bar is always topped off. You can tell I've been killing him over there mostly. All the legendaries that have spawned over there.
Oh, I'm gonna get used to this.
Don't forget to follow, guys. Tell your friends that I'm here if you like what I'm doing. I think Borderlands is where I'm finding my voice. Good grasp there. Give me a follow, tell your friends that I'm here. And of course, if I'll gladly accept any free Prime subs that you have or anything like that as well. I do work hard at doing this. I'm here most weekdays, Monday through Friday. I'll do 7 hours a day, 3 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon. Tomorrow will be an exception, of course, because it's Thanksgiving. But, and then I do usually a shift or 2 on the weekends as well, if the boss and I aren't doing anything, so. I'm here providing content for you, and I hope you really enjoy it. Thank you so much for the views. Thank you so much for the support. I'm very, very happy that we're moving in the right direction. We're moving up. Slowly but surely, we're moving up. Thank you. Without you guys, I'm nothing. I'm just a middle-aged guy who spends too much time playing Borderlands. Notice there's no cartel guys coming in here. That was good. That was really good. There's one coming. Nice. Vault card level up. Let's see what we got. Vault card. Give me 3 keys.
Oh.
It's a free thing. There's one less thing we have to unlock. The redeemed one, which I can't see what it looks like. Ah, I fell down. Now, you know what? It's just easier to transfer yourself, for me, to go back to Trashlantis and run back. Oh my gosh. Folks are showing up. It only says there are 4 people here now, but I'll look at my list, there's like 20. So guys, seriously, thank you. Keep them coming. Got a lot of people here today, and I'm very proud about that. Please, please, please keep it coming. If people are watching, that means there's people who like what I'm doing. So it'll reset again, and we'll get to go in there and just nail them. I'm not really worried about getting legendaries or getting anything here. I mean, the money is just for really ammunition, but there's really not a lot of to worry about here as far as farming items go. It's kind of funny though, when the DLC first came out for this, I really loved the Stark laser, and of course the rocket launcher, the ion cannon, was OP as could be, and then they nerfed it because with my Amara I was one-shotting bosses with it. He's stuck. He can't get down because of the cryo. I like it.
Stronger together.
Every little bit helps. Let's see if I can do it where I don't fall off the edge this time. Here we go. Maybe my next trick I will do a Borderlands 1 playthrough, or Borderlands 2 playthrough, where I just start a new character. I did play a little bit on the PlayStation, so I do have some BA rank there, which will help, but it'll probably be a playthrough where I die a lot. I'm not that good. I don't have the weapons and such. I love the fact he's completely stuck. He's not going to actually slap me because he's completely stuck. I love that. That pleases me. Here, go back down. grab there. These are some pretty good runs we're having here, guys. Not bad at all. Come on, guys. Ooh. Where are the guys coming? Like, you guys gonna come out? Come on out.
Oh, grave digger. You're welcome.
Oh, welcome. It's really nice also that Evan said that he thought I was really good at playing this game. What a shot. Wow, that was good. That was really good. He's still there because he's still talking. I can see his eye. Holy cow. Guys, this is great. All the folks that are here, that have come here today. I don't know how many viewers I've had. I get an email after I'm done streaming, and Twitch will say, you've had so many unique viewers. Like yesterday I had 40. Yesterday afternoon I had 40 unique viewers. And thank you guys for that. Dang it. And, but geez. This is great. Everybody know where I am so we can... Let's make partner, guys. One of these days we'll hit partner. Probably 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. 11, 12 months, 2 years, who knows. Becoming partner is not easy.
Waves against the rock.
Good shot there. why I popped my action skill, there's two reasons why. First reason is because of the anointment on my shield. I use the Revolter, and you get 100% bonus shock damage with every bullet that you fire. So I'm basically doubling the amount of damage I'm doing in shock when I do that. And then the second reason is because if there's any scrap traps around, even though I can't trap him with the phase grasp, they will get trapped, and the ties that bind will still distribute damage to them. So I'll, like that, and I'll take them down automatically with a couple of bullets. It's basically free XP. I know a lot of people when they're bossing will change over to phase casting for Amara, and if it's a singular boss, yes, you probably want to do that. I don't, but there are people, you're right, that's probably a good thing to do. But with my Amara, with this one, with there being so many randos that can still come out even when he comes out, I want to make sure that we have everything. But I mostly do it because of the bonus damage.
Happy now?
Not to mention, it also tags him for cryo. That was awesome. That was awesome. I haven't tried the cryo with this before, and I'm really digging it. So, if you're planning on farming, and you are using an Amara similar to mine, go cryo. Go cryo, young man or ladies. Go cryo. Oh, he's still talking. The red skull up there on the mini-map in the upper right-hand corner, that has to go away. Once that goes away, it means his body is de-rezzed, like now. And then he'll come back. Or then they'll come back and we go in there. Golly. Thanksgiving being tomorrow, that means I'm a little over a month away from my 46th birthday. Ugh. Can't believe I'm almost 46. To be honest, I can't believe I'm 45 right now. 2020 and 2021 have been... Kind of feels like 2020 went by at a snail's pace in some ways. But 2021 has been a blur. An absolute blur.
Here comes the drop.
I'm able to do more critical damage because he slowed down. That's another reason I'm killing him so fast. That's the way to go, guys. Take a cryo. Don't do corrosive is nice, and corrosive does does more damage against armor. But when you freeze him in place and you just keep pelting that eye with crit damage, cryo is the way to go. Did you see that remnant orb hit that scrap trap for 423 million damage? I love it. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's still the nest. That was an insane amount of damage that orb did. 423 million on one remnant orb. still talking. If you kill him in the middle of a dialogue, he's gonna finish the dialogue, but you can't reload it till he shuts up, because then he won't de-res till he shuts up. Come on, shut up. Still talking. There he goes. He's leaving now. Just heading in the right direction, guys. We're gonna get another Guardian rank, and we're gonna get another chest. Once we finish off the vault card, I really want to get 5 keys so I can grab that rifle, an anointed rifle. See how it does with my build. Probably won't do quite as much damage because I'm using the Maliwan Company man. But, never can tell. We'll see. That out. Alright, so got that. Yeah, he's stuck. Can't move. Here we go.
Making headlines.
Luckily we already did our dailies today, so we don't have to worry about doing those anymore. Tomorrow, I know tomorrow's Thanksgiving and I won't be here. The weekly will re-roll too. So on Friday when we come back, we'll have a weekly that we can do, and the weekly tends to be something a little more robust than the normal thing. What's up? Okay. That would be great. If you get a burger, remember no mayonnaise. Thank you, sweetheart. Boss is going up to get her glasses, and she asked me if I wanted lunch, and the answer is always yes. I have 45 minutes or so left in this stream. And then I will head out, take the dog for his daily constitutional, wolf down my lunch, and I'll come back for another 4 spot. And we will continue picking this up right where we're leaving off, where we leave off today. Come back and we'll continue maxing out. Come on, stop talking. Max out our vault card. I would like to get as close as possible to maxing that sucker out today. There he goes. He's gone. The weeklies tend to be, like I said, they're longer. They take a little longer to do. You can still do them quickly. It's not like it's, it's kill, like mine last week was kill 300 Promethean creatures, right? Yeah, kill 300 Promethean creatures. So kill Ratches is basically what it says. 300 Ratches. It does not say you have to kill them on Promethea. So anywhere that there are Ratches, you can get credit. for them. So Athenas has on there like 45 ratchets or something like that. And Eden 6 has a lot of ratchets. Handsome Jackpot has some ratchets in some spots. So whenever it says kill this many creatures, Promethean creatures, they don't mean you have to kill them on Promethea. They just mean they have to be Promethean creatures. In that case, would be ratchets. If it's Pandoran, you can do Skags and Racks. Which most you want to go to Pandora for those anyway. Necro bugs or Necrotropheo bugs, which are going to be on Necrotropheo. That's where you want to go for those. But Promethean and Eden 6, well, Eden 6 you want to go to Eden 6 as well. But Promethean ratchets are all over the place. You don't have to kill them on Promethea. Nice little tidbit there that probably not a lot of people realize. Of course, you can also go to the Cistern of Slaughter and another slaughter circle, and then there's lots of different creatures there. Another circle of slaughter like we just did earlier at the slaughter shaft. It's just it's a creature based, that one. We're about to get another Guardian rank. Thought we had him. There we got him. Now's your chance. Boss just drove by the window here with a whiskey watches over his kingdom, and she stopped to wave at him, and he just sits there and looks at her. As that's what the plan is today. Like I said earlier, tomorrow's Thanksgiving here in America. If you're an American like me and you celebrate, please take care of yourselves tomorrow. If you're traveling, be safe. Don't drink and drive. Try not to talk about politics with your family. Instead, spend time with your family and talk about things that are happier and reminisce. Time with your family is limited. So, might not seem like it. I know, especially if you're younger, you might think you get sick of your family, and you might. Lord knows I've felt that way. But the older you get, the more you realize that you have limited time on this crater with your family. Alright, so we did get a Guardian token. Let's see what we're going to get. Gunfire rate's still really good. Grenade damage. Grenade damage is lowest, I think. Yeah, it is. I would usually take fire rate in this case, but I'm kinda holding out for gun damage. I still will take gun rate. If next one we get it says fire rate, I'm gonna take it. We should get another chest before too much longer. Ooh. That's our first time down in forever. Someone just slapped us. That's just a nice little reminder that we're still on Mayhem 11. As this goes to 11. That is a Spinal Tap reference if you've never seen This Is Spinal Tap. If you have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh gosh, I didn't realize he was behind me. That was good, that was good. But yeah, take care of yourselves, guys. Don't do anything bad. Take care of yourselves if you're traveling. Remember, tryptophan is in turkey. It makes you sleep. So that if you drink, like I probably will, you're gonna have probably want to take a little nap. Football team is playing tomorrow. Good luck to them. Unless you're in the AFC North, that's where my Steelers are, and I hope you lose. Especially if you're the Ravens. Got a chest there. We'll see what we get with that chest. The best thing we could hope for is 3 keys, because then I would unlock the emote and another thing.
Oh, I could get used to this.
There we go. Chest, chest, chest. What are we getting? Give me 3 keys. Arrgh. I have gotten more Uridium out of these chests for this new vault card than I've gotten anything else. And not to sound like I'm ungrateful, Gearbox, but I have over 100,000 Uridium. I don't need any more. If only Uridium were this easy to come by in Borderlands 2. Down they go. So I think I will do a Borderlands 2 playthrough here pretty soon, and it's not a blind playthrough, but since it'll be on PlayStation, I don't have any character on PlayStation that's maxed out. We'll have some fun with it, because I do love Handsome Jack. He is hilarious. And I mean what I said earlier, he is a top 5 villain in all of video games. Keep your Bowsers, you can keep your Ganons and things like that. Handsome Jack is a fantastic villain. Back in. All those legendaries. I'm shocked the game hasn't crashed on me yet.
So right.
He's still talking. Come on, Whiskey. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Good grab there. The fact that all the legendaries are over there, it shows you exactly where I've been killing Scrap Trap Prime. Now that I'm using Cryo, it's the way to go. Let's see if I can get him to come over here. Just because there's so many legendaries over there. It's like he's covered through, he's like he's a professional wrestler, he's covered through the pyro. Like Randy Orton or something. Come on, guys. That's something else about this gun. It does splash damage as well. It's elemental and splash. Oh, that's great. Great stuff. Great stuff. There you go, she disappeared. Oh, what a day. Looks like we're back down to 3 people here. But we've had a pretty good stream this morning, so that's actually really good. Thanks for everyone who's joined me today so far. We're under 30 minutes to go on the morning stream. It's good, because I'm going to have to pee here real quick. I know if I have to, so will Whiskey, my dog.
Waves against the rock.
That was a good grab. Alright. I don't know which character I'm going to play in Wonderlands either. I need to look at them. I tend to gravitate usually towards the female characters for some reason. in Borderlands, I've always preferred playing as the Sirens. That's why I'm going to play as Maya when I do my 2 playthrough here on Twitch. Although Gage is pretty good too, but I usually go with the Siren. I played with Lilith in Borderlands 1, I played with Maya in 2, and then of course Amara is my bread and butter in 3. There's so many legendaries there that it looks like a wrestling pyro thing. It's like Goldberg is gonna walk through it. I'm glad I found this out though, that I tried the cryo and it's working out so well. Because he hasn't downed me since I've started using it. Freezes him in place and he can't get any closer. Good stuff, good stuff. Still says I have a whole ton of people here, even though it only says 4 are here. But welcome to everybody. I guess there's some accounts that they don't recognize as being actual accounts. Maybe they're not verified or whatever. Come on, crap. Are you kidding? No more claptraps. Did I get to the point where there's just too many of them? Where the game's finally saying, you've broken all the scrap traps, we need you to stop and come back into the game? Nope, not yet. Oh, see, these guys have downed me, but Scrap Trap Prime has not. That's because they sneak up behind me, pop me.
This is so goddamn sublime.
So sublime. Down he goes. That's a good grab. Not a great grab, but a good grab. You're unaware, I believe the scrap traps count as a BA. I think they're all BAs, so they're worth a little more experience than the typical enemies because of that. See, Amara's bread and butter revolves around me being able to pop her action skill once every 5 or 6 seconds. Actually twice, because I have Avatar as one of her skills. Allows her to pop it twice in for one cooldown. Makes it insanely worth it. He's gone, okay. Also had pretty good luck with ammo here. We haven't gone but under 2,000 rounds in the SMG here.
Oh, I could get used to this.
Down they go, down they go. Now Scrap Trap Prime is going to come down here. Oh, there he is.
Quit it.
Yeah, so if you're farming him, like I am, Cryo is the one to use, not Corrosive. Even though he's armored, Cryo is the one that's gonna be your bread and butter. It's at under 2,000. Now we're at 1,700 rounds. Oh, he's still talking. Typical. Let's go see if there's any. These guys dropped any ammo for me. No. Okay, now he's disappearing. I can hear when he says bye. That means he's disappearing. I don't know if he does that for that long dialogue because of load reasons, or if it's just randomized, or what. It's just amazing how a build and weapon, you know, can all come together like this and just make a deadly combination. Anybody want all those legendaries? Looks like we're close to another Guardian rank and another chest. Yeah, that wasn't my best grab. There are a lot of things I love about Borderlands. The first thing I love is all the pop culture humor that are in the games. Always loved that. They've been like that forever. Best way I describe it is everyone's just a little bit crazy. Some are more crazy than others, but everybody's crazy in this game. And the art style, the character designs are actually really cool. And the lore is really cool. I do love the fact they are painting a you know, there is a lore to this game. How many sirens can be at the universe at the same time, and you know who's who, and which characters are more popular. And Handsome Jack, as I said earlier, Handsome Jack is one of my favorite video game villains ever. Like top 5, seriously. He's just an excellent, excellent baddie. I wish he was the bad guy of this. The Calypso twins are not horrible, but they're not as funny and not as menacing as Handsome Jack was. I was discussing with them earlier, and he agreed with me. It was like, Jack starts out, when you first start Borderlands 2, and you'll see it when I'm going to play that. He's actually more of a comedic character. He comes across as this aloof dumbass who just doesn't... He's just very... He's funny. He's funnier than he is menacing. And as the story goes on, and as it continues, he's still funny, but he goes from being this comedic character to being far more of a menacing presence in the game, and until the end, where you can tell he really is the villain. And it's just a really well done. He's just such a well done character. And they said he's dead, but I don't. If you played the pre-sequel, you know there are reasons why that if they really wanted to bring Jack back, they could. Besides the fact that it's Borderlands and all kinds of crazy crap happens in Borderlands. He's still talking. There he goes. I was farming the Ruiner before this to do vault card experience. That's a quick one, but you have to load and reload that, and this one you don't, so... Whiskey! Hey! Hey! Whiskey! I don't know what you're barking at. There's nothing out there. Alright. Some more bad guys. He disappeared. Looks like 1 or 2 more runs should get us at least a vault chest. It might get us that Guardian rank as well. 55 on the vault card and 584 on Guardian rank. Yeah, I've been playing this for a little while, as you can probably tell. That's a good one. Good grab there. Guys are not that hard, but they're still worth a ton of experience, and you can get good drops from them too. Ah! funny that they're the ones that they take me down more than Scrap Trap Prime has. Now that I figured out to use the cryo on him instead of the corrosive. It stops him in his tracks, basically.
You enjoying the show?
Alright, we didn't get it that time. We should get it this time. Stop there. For a second, go back in. We'll get both the Guardian rank and we'll get the key this time. The chest, I mean. Go. There's our Guardian, there's our chest. And we got a Guardian rank. Okay, so I knew we would get them this time. We'll cash both of those in when we're done clearing these guys out. Pretty good time too. We got about 10 minutes left in the stream. We can probably get a couple more runs out of this before it's all said and done. But it's good that we can get there with that. Okay. And now he's stuck. And down he goes. Good, good, good. That's awesome. Alright, let's take a look at what we get. Our Guardian rank, well, there's crit damage. Pretty happy about that. But they're starting to put some stuff in there that I want, so this is good stuff. Give me 3 keys. 3 keys. Ha 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 ha. That takes care of the emote and the echo device. So we only need 2 more keys to max out the vault card. And then I'll save up for 5 more. Like I said, I want to get the Blade Fury for her. I want to see what the Blade Fury does with this build. Take it to Crazy Earl, get a good anoint on it, maybe action skill damage 100% like I have on this, something like that. See what happens. The only thing about it that's not going to match up with my build is it's not a Maliwan weapon. And since I am using the Company Man as my artifact, it will not probably have the base gun damage that these other weapons have. Well, whatever he was barking at, he is now back here laying next to me. So it wasn't that serious, whatever it was. So here in a few minutes, we're gonna take our lunch break. What I do on my lunch breaks, if you're interested, walk the dog, eat lunch, spend a little bit of time with my girlfriend, call her the boss lovingly, and we'll get things, and then I'll come back. Give me, usually about an hour, hour and a half, and then I go come back, and then I'll do even a longer stream, an hour longer. I'll do 4 hours in the afternoon as we move towards Twitch partner McDonald's. She's at McDonald's. She's gonna get me a quarter pounder with cheese. Desi Dish is the boss, my loving girlfriend. And the best person I've ever met. If you don't believe me, just ask her, she'll tell you. Got you down. Take your time, sweetie. I got about 7.5 minutes in this, and then I'm gonna take the dog out. So don't rush.
I'm up.
Alright, run that. Wait, still 6 minutes. We can still run it again. Making good progress. Guys, do not forget, if you haven't done so yet, give me a follow. I would greatly appreciate that. And tell your friends that I'm here. I'm here to provide the best content I possibly can for you, and I hope I'm delivering on that. Once we max out our Vault card here, and I get the Blade Fury for my Amara build, so another 7 keys. I want to possibly go to Borderlands 2 and see about playing through that for you guys. And I will not be as good at that as I am at this because it's been a minute since I've played it. And while I remember where everything is, oh, and Thresher Maws. God, I hate Thresher Maws. In that game, the Threshers just tick me off. But it'll all be fun and new, and or not fun. It won't be new, but it'll be fun, and it'll just be a kind of a. It'll be a brand new character, and I don't have anything there to. So I think I have some BA rankings from the first couple of times I've played it, but I don't have a whole lot to do. I don't have any weapons or killer characters there to use on PlayStation, so it'll just be something that we do new, so it'll be different. We're almost done with the Vault card. If I ground on it like crazy, I probably could have done it in a couple of days. But truth be told, I've been a little aloof with some of the stuff I've been doing, especially yesterday when I just started running around doing stuff with those two guys. I wasn't focusing on maxing out the Vault card, I was focusing just on doing stuff. We did get a couple of Vault chests out of it, but it wasn't like I'm doing this now where I've had several Vault chests in a couple of hours, you know. Here, looks like we kind of have time for about one more run, so let's go ahead and run it once more. And then we'll shove off for lunch, okay? When we come back, we'll still be... Oh, well. Fell off again. We still will do a little more of this. I still am going to need... To do what I want, I'm still going to need more keys, so... Probably do a little more grinding of Vault experience. Maybe not do this, but run around and kill stuff. Maybe do a Slaughter Star, do the Circles of Slaughter. Maybe we'll do all those again or something like that. But this is the best experience farm in the game as far as I know, so if you're looking for a place to grind any type of experience, whether it be normal experience, Guardian rank, or Vault chest experience, this is it. think I have time for another run. Let's go ahead and just do it once more. And then we'll be at we'll be at our thing. Pardon me. So guys, don't forget, give me a follow if you haven't done so yet. If you have the ability to sub, I would really appreciate that. He's not going to disappear. This will be our last run. I would appreciate the support with the follow. Tell your friends I'm here. We're up to, if I'm looking at this correctly, we're still up to 64 followers. Nothing new today. That's fine. But we did have quite a few viewers today, so that really makes me happy. I am at 5 subs for the month. I am trying to get to 10 subs a month to start with. Trying to turn this into something where I don't have to worry about finding work. So if you're able to support me in that way, that would be also greatly appreciated. If not, I completely understand. 2020 and 2021 have been not good to a lot of people financially, myself included. So please do not fret or worry about it if you can't do it. I just appreciate you being here. I really do. Without having you guys here, I don't have anything to provide content for. So thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in. Let's go ahead and save and quit this because it's gonna want to reload everything, I'm sure. Well, that's such a cool skin. I love the way she looks right there. My Amara is strong and sexy. All right, so guys, let's go ahead and break for lunch. I'll be back here. Give me an hour and a half, or so, and I will come back and we are going to play more Borderlands 3, maxing out the vault card, seeing if we can get that gun, so I can check out the Anointeds and play with it. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back real soon. Okay? Thank you so much. If I hit the right button.